Tonight, friends and family of Matty Gonzalez, an exceedingly well-known and popular Milwaukee musician and everyman, are using the hashtag #FreeMatty. Matty's been locked up in Abu Dhabi since Easter. He was detained for carrying a pain medication prescribed by a doctor. His sister Nicole has been to the Middle East 4 times in the last 6 weeks to see her brother.
His spirits are starting to, decline, right? I mean, he's in a jail in the desert of Abu Dhabi, not knowing when he's going to get released.
And housing.
The family's delayed the funeral for Matty's mother until late July in hopes that he could be freed before then. A July 25th fundraiser at the Nomad World Pub on Brady Street is being planned to help free Matty.
The congressman shot in yesterday's attack in Virginia remains in critical condition, but Steve Scalise is improving tonight. The charity baseball game he was practicing for went on as planned this evening. House Speaker Paul Ryan was at the game. Ryan said politicians need to cool things down all over the nation.
What we're trying to do is tone down the rhetoric, lead by example, and show people we can disagree with one another. We can have different ideas without being vitriolic, without going to such extremes.
The Capitol Police officer David Bailey, who helped stop that attack, threw out the first pitch for tonight's game. Back here in Wisconsin, 9 tornadoes touched down during severe storms last night in northeastern part of Wisconsin. Now, this is video from one of the twisters near Shawano County. And a tornado with winds up to 95 miles an hour blew through Appleton. This video shows the strength of those winds. The National Weather Service says the Appleton tornado was on the ground for 6 miles. This turned out to be a historic night in Wisconsin for weather. Let's go over to Brian.
It was the second most tornadoes in one evening across the state, and it happened mainly just to the north of us. That tornado video we showed you in Appleton yesterday was actually then confirmed as a tornado. Last night at 10, we thought maybe just some straight line wind damage, but this is the path about 6 miles right through Appleton itself. There was an EF0 just to the north near a park. There was 5 EF0s with winds between 60 and 80. One near Shawano, then a huge area between Clintonville, then down towards Freedom. The Bonduel to Pulaski area had the most. There were 4 tornadoes right in that area. A couple of them were F1s. The tornado down in Appleton had 95-mile-per-hour winds. The one near Pulaski had 90-mile-per-hour winds. Fortunately, no injuries, no deaths, and the damage hasn't been all that extensive. But a busy evening last night, much quieter tonight.
Okay, that's good. Thank you very much, Brian.
Well, the thermal blimp crash stole the headlines, but there was a record-tying round on the forgiving fairways and greens of the U.S. Open at ERIN Hills. Lance Allen wraps up day 1.
Call it the power of the pack. Ricky Fowler ties a first-round U.S. Open record in relation to par, 7 under 65, all using a green and gold golf bag.
It definitely hasn't hurt. I mean, anytime you can get as many of the local fans on your side, the better. I'll just take the cumulative of that for 3 days, and I'll wait over there and see where that puts us. I don't need a whole lot more after putting 7 up today.
What a day for Mequon's Jordan Niebrugge. He hits the first ball of the U.S. Open, finishes 1 over par, and birdies 18 for confidence entering round 2.
Put it in a good spot, and then ended up had another solid up and down on 18, and just kind of kept off the round with the bird. Yeah, definitely. Just need to hit a few more iron shots a little closer, but other than that, I played pretty solid and get some putts to drop.
Defending U.S. Open champion Dustin Johnson has a lot of work to do. He's 10 shots behind Fowler for the lead. At ERIN Hills, Lance Allen, today's TMJ4.
Well, the jury says they're deadlocked. The judge says get back to work.
Coming up after 40 hours of deliberations, the latest on the sexual assault trial of Bill Cosby.
Plus, up next, a woman finds an old camera with undeveloped film and discovers images of an iconic moment in our history.
Coming up, you downloaded a free app for a game or a coupon, but what did you really sign up for?
It feels like somebody's following me.
The I-Team investigates how your phone may be tracking your daily routine without you knowing it. That's coming up on Live at 10. You're watching today's TMJ4 with Carol Meekins, George Mallet, Storm Team 4 meteorologist Brian Goddard, and Lance Allen, Sports.
Well, a woman with a hobby of buying old cameras found a stunning piece of our nation's past. Katie Dimoff bought a 1938 camera in Portland, Oregon with film in it. Well, once it was developed, she discovered the pictures were of Mount St. Helens erupting back in 1980. It's a new look at a historic event. Well, there's now a criminal investigation into this deadly apartment building fire in London. At least 17 people were killed. That number is expected to rise. Residents say they warned the manager for years that building was a fire hazard.
The jury in Bill Cosby's trial failed to reach a verdict after a fourth day of deliberations and will resume its work tomorrow morning at 9. Earlier today, jurors said they were deadlocked and couldn't come to a unanimous consensus on any of the 3 counts of aggravated indecent assault. Jurors have deliberated for about 40 hours in all, and the judge says keep going.
Well, your favorite gadget is tracking your every move.
Yeah, smartphones can log your daily routine right down to the exact location and the time you were there.
The I-Team's Courtney Garrish discovered it's almost impossible to turn this all off. Courtney.
Carol and George, all those apps on your phone that make things so convenient are also virtual spies, and most of us are giving them permission to track our every move.
Can you roll it down this slide?
Like most of us, Matthew Wood always has his smartphone with him, but he's not happy about everything it can do.
I don't like the fact that my phone can constantly track me.
Even if he's just at the park with his daughter, smartphones are constantly leaking data through Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and GPS. Wood feels it's an invasion of privacy.
But I also understand that I have to agree to that to use all of the functions.
And almost every app you download to your phone asks to use your current location. It's convenience versus privacy. Retailers view location tracking as a way to offer a better shopping experience, developing apps that push coupons to your phone as soon as you walk in the door.
The apps are free, but free doesn't really mean free.
Local privacy expert Kevin Bong points out it's all tied into marketing information used by retailers or sold to a third party. And some companies track phones inside stores to get a feel for customers' shopping habits. Many times, the retailer takes it one step further.
By getting people to add the app, they're going from that anonymous to that I know who you are and I'm learning more about you.
Bong suggests looking at the privacy setting on every app you use. Does it need location information to work? If not, turn it off. And he warns anyone can write an app.
It's just a checkbox to add all this tracking information. It's really important to trust who you're getting the app from.
Jump.
Wood is already following that advice. He's picky about his apps.
If it's something I don't trust as much or not as name brand or a large corporation, I try and stay away from it.
Doing what he can to keep his daily routine private.
So while you can't completely be off the grid if you use a smartphone, saying no to location tracking and turning off your Wi-Fi and Bluetooth can help.
Okay, now is it true there's a hidden feature on your smartphone that actually can keep a record of your daily activities?
Yes, it's true. Most of us don't know about it. I'm including myself in that group. It's called frequent location. So I went into my privacy settings to check it out. This is actually a screenshot from my phone. It shows dates, times, how long I stayed in different places. All that data makes it easy to figure out where I live and work. So to turn off frequent locations, go to tmj4.com. We've got steps to follow on the Apple and Android devices. I'm actually going to do that right after the show.
And I'm going to give you my phone too.
I'll do it for you.
Yes.
Thank you, Courtney. We need your help. Okay. Well, weather now, and the hot June days give way to glorious June's sunsets.
Don't take our word for it. Take a look at this image Mike Thronson captured of the brilliant sun reflected in the Milwaukee River. It's still a few days away, Brian, but Mike's picture makes me think of summer solstice time.
It's just a few days away.
Yeah.
And now after Courtney's story, very exciting life I lead. Home, work, Jimmy John's, and baseball fields. It's not very exciting. It's awesome. 91 today. Whew. And it was humid this morning, but then this afternoon those dew points dropped a lot throughout the day. And this evening was absolutely perfect. It was 86 in West Bend, 92 in Burlington. Now if you're heading out to ERIN Hills tomorrow morning, it looks to be very nice. Temperature 76 degrees already by 7 a.m. A light southeast breeze. The humidity is going to be rising throughout the day. We won't be in the 90s like we were today, but by noon, partly to mostly cloudy and 83, more humid, and look for some thunderstorms to start popping up after 5 o'clock out toward the golf course. Right now, we actually have a few thunder showers on the map. They've been staying south of us and traveling to the southeast, but we can't rule out an isolated shower, maybe even a rumble of thunder after midnight tonight. For tomorrow, the severe weather risk stays to the southwest of us. On Saturday, it moves over us, and I'll show you why here in a second. We're still 76 degrees in Milwaukee, 66 in West Bend, and 72 and Whitewater. The wind has died down. The humidity level is low. This is a gorgeous night outside, and it will continue throughout the next couple of hours. We may see a rumble of thunder, though, as I mentioned, sometime after midnight. By 6 a.m., into the upper 60s. By 10 a.m., already 80 degrees and becoming more humid. Around southeastern Wisconsin, temperatures in the mid-80s, and we'll see those thunderstorms developing late in the day. Most of the day is dry. The dew points dropped into the upper 50s. Yesterday we were in the lower 70s. Much more comfortable, but it's short-lived as the higher dew points to our south will be moving in, and you'll feel a little bit more of that humidity for tomorrow afternoon. It will be very humid on Saturday, but then drying out for Sunday as well as Monday. Tomorrow afternoon, mid to upper 80s across the area, a little bit cooler right on the water in Racine and in Shorewood. Here's the future forecast for tonight. Most of the rain stays to our south. Tomorrow looks to be a dry day until we get to about 5 o'clock, and then some scattered thunder showers start popping up. A better chance of rain after sunset. Not expecting any severe weather. Saturday, however, a different story. Most of the day is dry. Check out the timing. Sometime after 4 or 5 o'clock, here comes a wall of water, and some of this will be severe with heavy downpours, some heavy winds, and even some hail as well. But tonight, just a few isolated showers to our south. Temperatures dropping into the upper 60s. Tomorrow, a better chance of rain after, I'd say, 4 or 5 o'clock. A high temperature of 86 degrees. Here's your 7-day forecast. Temperature tomorrow 86, 83, and humid with thunderstorms late in the day on Saturday. Sunday for Father's Day, 77, less humid, a little breezy. Some showers on Monday and 74, and then next week looks very comfortable with highs near 80 degrees. So if they can get the golf in on Saturday, I think we're fine. I mean, you're going to get most of the golfers in. It's just that late afternoon to evening that we're worried about.
We're going to keep our fingers crossed. Okay, thank you, Brian.
Up next in sports with Elise Menaker, a pillow fight putting contest. What happened to Jordan Spieth in round 1 of the U.S. Open that has him dreaming about his short game?